Alright, Army, it's that time of year again. It's Festa time, woohoo! And because it's the 7th anniversary Festa, as I labeled on my calendar, it is a super big year for BTS, and it's a very special year and a special number. So I decided to do something special. And you probably guessed it by the title, yes, I made a cake for BTS. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how I did it. But like, I'm not a chef, so please don't judge me. Alright, so we are going to start off with me making the design for the very top, which is like a chocolate plate. I don't even know what you'd call it, but this is me making the outline for this chocolate piece, this chocolate design that I made. And basically, I got this idea from a YouTuber online. I'll put their name on the screen now. And I got inspired by their amazing chocolate work, and so definitely check them out. But anyways, I decided to do my own take on it, and I absolutely love this picture of all of them hugging each other and Namjoon in the middle just looking adorable. This is me outlining it, and the full outlining process took 6 hours, so don't think that this is easy, guys. If you do this, it's actually really difficult, but the payoff is so gorgeous, so I highly recommend doing it. So basically how I did this was I got this picture off of, the internet, and I put it through an app that made it like cartoonish, I suppose. And then I just put saran wrap over top of that. I taped everything to a cutting board, and I put chocolate over it, and I had to buy a bunch of colored chocolate, and most of it I, did not use because I was overzealous about the whole situation. As I said earlier, I made a lot of mistakes doing this chocolate work, and basically my number one thing to tell you is that I messed up really bad. I was doing this over multiple days, and I was just like, oh, the chocolate's already cool, I don't need to put it in the fridge, and like I put saran wrap on it to keep it safe, and so I just left it in the kitchen, and long story short, I had to throw it away. And this was me crying about how I had to throw away like 4 hours worth of work. So I literally had to throw away all of my hard work, and yeah, that's my first attempt, so better luck next time. That's Namjoon's face. And after that whole fiasco, I got back to work with new hope. And then after recording like for 20 minutes, I stopped because I was standing and like my feet hurt, and so then I just did the rest while I was sitting on my bed where I didn't have a good place to record. So instead I just took pictures, but then I forgot to take pictures along the way, and so instead I did the best I could, guys. And here's some of the transition from how I completed this and like put different colors over it. And basically how I did this was I kind of layered the colors as if it was like a pancake. That's what I kind of did. So like you start out like doing the lines first, and then you color in everything, and then at the very end you cover all of it in one single color that is the background color, and that way it's thick enough for you to flip over, and success! And now here's me struggling at 3 a.m. to pour the background over the rest of the chocolate. I'm so scared that it's all gonna melt and I'm gonna cry. Oh, I'm so scared. Please work. Alright, so now I actually decided to make the cake, and I had been really deciding what type of cake I was going to make, and in the end I really wanted to make a strawberry shortcake because, one, like that's Taehyung's like ish, like he loves strawberries, and two, I've never made one and I've always wanted to make one, and so I decided to challenge myself and do it. And so I decided to make a Japanese strawberry shortcake because they look so pretty and light and fluffy. And literally, you can just look up any sort of recipe online. You'll find one real quick. You can look up YouTube tutorials. I'm not going to share it. I did it because I'm not creative and I don't want to steal anyone else's recipe. But yeah, so I just decided to mix up everything. I made a meringue. I was really proud of that. I mixed in some purple and I marbled a cake for the first time, which was fun. And so this is just a compilation of me mixing up the ingredients and actually, making the cake itself. And basically after this, I put it all in the oven, and then I cut the cake in half, and then in between I put strawberries and, whipped cream. And yeah, it was as simple as that. And before you ask, yes, I did wash my hands multiple times during this process. And whenever you make food, please wash your hands. And especially during this time, please wash your hands. This is a PSA of me telling you to wash your hands every day, all day. The point is, stay cleanly, guys, okay? Have cleanliness in your life, okay? So the next thing I did was I cut up some strawberries, and I cut up a lot of strawberries because strawberries are delicious. And I also want to point out that I'm actually wearing a shirt that says cherry on it, and like, I don't know, I just thought it was funny how I was wearing cherry, but like I was cutting strawberries. That's not the point. The point is that I cut strawberries up, and then I took the cake out of the oven, and again, like I split it in two pieces, and I covered it in Cool Whip, and then I put strawberries on top, and then I put one of the halves on the other half, and then, you know, I covered the whole cake in a delicious Cool Whip. So then I took the chocolate piece out of the fridge and flipped it over very carefully and very stressfully, and I put it on top of the cake, and this is our finished product. Yay! I was so excited with how this turned out. I was so proud of myself. This looks absolutely incredible. I didn't expect this to look this good, but I'm really happy that I was able to show, I guess, the world and myself how much, you know, greatness I can do if I just put my mind to it. I was really happy because this really meant a lot to me and, you know, expresses my love for BTS, which have taken over my life. But I'm so ecstatic with how this turned out and how it tasted. And guys, I made some of my friends taste this. I mean, of course, with social distancing, I had dropped it off at their houses type thing. But I got rave reviews, so it tastes good too. And the chocolate, it was strawberry flavored. I don't know how I did it, but honestly, I'm super proud. People said it tasted good, which is a big win. And yeah, I was super happy. Let me know if you guys want more of these type of cooking/baking videos. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned. Okay, side note, so I just watched the Festa, and I've just realized that my cake will never be as good as Yoongi and Jimin's, and now I'm sad about it. Why they have to be good at everything? I'm sick of it. But also, congrats.